Stand by. And he opens in.
Looking for you in high definition. This is Channel
2.
4 News at 6.
And we're up on 2.
Good evening and welcome to Channel 4
Tom
News
on 1
at
after
6.
this.
Demetria is off tonight. Well, accusations against a popular
1.
Nashville pastor have taken a new turn
Turn Tom to 1.
Yeah, we're
He's
talking
up.
about Bishop Joseph Walker, pastor at Mount Zion Baptist Church, who'd been accused of sexual
We're heading out to
abuse
Jeremy on
against
3 next.
Well, just as soon as all lawsuits against him had been dropped, a new complaint has been filed.
Hey, meeting up.
Channel 4's Jeremy.
Stand by, Jeremy.
With the story new at 6.
Jeremy's
Well,
up.
get ready for some interesting developments. Last Friday,
We're hitting
the
sound
very
after
last
this.
lawsuit against Bishop Walker and his church was dropped. He actually spoke about it in his sermon yesterday. But then today, this new complaint was filed by the same woman who had just dropped the suit 3 days ago. It is a complaint complete
Stand by, sound.
with graphic accusations.
And Sots in.
Somebody's
All right, this is 138. That's what I do.
To a
That is what I
standing
do. Is he
ovation
out?
and music, Bishop Joseph Walker announced Sunday that all lawsuits against him are no more.
Super
This
Zen.
year has been perhaps one of the most testing and tumultuous years of my life.
A year that saw one former parishioner, Corey Corbin, sue Walker for destroying his marriage by spiritually manipulating him and his wife. And 4 other former members, including Valencia Batson, claimed Walker and other church leaders sexually abused and psychologically manipulated them.
Super
I
Zen.
trusted someone. I trusted someone that I thought I could trust.
But Corbin's
Got about a
lawsuit
minute
was
left in this.
dismissed due to a
Coming out to
statute
Jeremy
of
on 3, then
limitations.
Tom on
And
2.
when Batson withdrew her suit, it was 1 month after Zion's attorneys filed this motion, claiming Batson's complaints also were outside the statute of limitations. That the last time she
Tossing
even
to
spoke
Tom.
with
Tom on
Bishop
2.
Walker was January 2005. Batson told Channel 4 News that she waited so long to sue because she was essentially trapped in the church.
30 seconds.
I didn't know how to get out. I didn't know how to leave.
I grew up in church.
On Sunday, Walker made it clear what he says didn't happen.
There is no settlement for dismissal of these cases.
Walker says while he is now vindicated, he will not be vindictive.
10 seconds.
This ain't the time to say.
That's what I do.
God, I'm not. This is the time for us to be a praying church and to pray
5,
even
stand by on
for
3.
our enemies. That's what I do.
And Q.
Okay, so that's what he said yesterday. Now to today's filing. Batson's attorney filed this. It is a
Tom on
30-page
2
amended
next.
complaint, and it goes into some pretty graphic details of her accusations. She accuses church leaders of organizing group sex and lying about the financial health of the church. And in another filing today, she said she had several medical conditions that should have eliminated the statute of limitations. And she learned much more about the alleged misdeeds, so she decided to amend this complaint. All her
Mics are
attorney
open.
was
Stand by,
saying to me
Tom on
today,
2.
Tom, is we dropped one lawsuit and we had the option of refiling it. It looks like that is what may have happened, Tom.
Jeremy Finley tonight.
Thumbs
well, the
up.
man accused of
Jeremy's
killing
clear.
the
Stand by,
mother
VO.
of his grandchildren had his first day in court this morning.
Vio's in.
The judge
Come out to
appointed
Cam
Michael Curtis
2
a
2
public
shot after
defender.
this. Cam 2 2
Curtis
shot
is
next.
accused of beating Kayla Qualls to death last month. Kayla had 2 young children. Police say the father of the kids is still a
Stand by,
person
2.
interest in the case.
He's up.
Well, hundreds of
We're going to
Metro
Jen on
students
1
will
next.
probably not like this. They may have longer school days and possibly
1.
a longer school year next year.
She's
That's
up.
right. The district has been
Run out
chosen
to
to take
Ann
part in a
on
federal
camera
pilot
6 next.
program that'll tack on 300 extra hours in the classroom. As you might imagine, the district is now scrambling to figure out what that's going to mean for
Stand by,
students
6.
and teachers. Channel 4's
We're up on
Ann
6.
McCoy is at the big board. Ann?
Hey, good evening. 300 hours could mean a lot of things for student schedules. If you were to break it down by the day, you're looking at about 37.5 extra school days tacked on to the end of the year.
We're going
If
to
you were
sound after
talking
this.
In terms of hours, we're talking about an hour and a half longer for a school day for these kids. And as Metro decides
Stand by,
how
sound.
they'll divide up that time, families trying to swallow the idea.
Sots in. This is 134.
Tell
Still
a
have to
parent
work out.
their
Is he
kid
out?
Could be in class for hundreds of hours extra.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. I like that.
If it's too much for my daughter, I might look into sending her into another school.
Like it or not, it's happening. Metro will choose 4 of its 10 Innovation Zone schools.
And tosses back to
implement the
Jen
federal
on
pilot
1.
program.
Jen on
It's
1.
called Time Collaborative, focused on growing the minutes and hours students spend with teachers to improve grades in underperforming schools.
The school schedule, as students know it, will be completely thrown out, and the change they'll notice the most, longer school days and a longer school year.
Tennessee students will spend 300 additional hours in class.
I'm encouraged that this is going to be a pilot and bring us some steady results.
Schools will have a year to create a new curriculum to fit the new schedule, and they'll have to decide where those hours will fit in. Longer days or shorter breaks are the possibilities.
The longer kids stay home during the whole summer,
30 seconds.
the worse it is.
Kiara Smith's daughter is at one of the metro schools being considered for the pilot. She says it'll be good for her 4-year-old and her own work schedule. Other parents are worried 300 hours is just too much.
But I also think that it's good to give the child time to rest, you know, and not to
10 seconds. Coming back
bombard them
to
with a
Ann
lot
on
of
6.
information.
Teacher pay, transportation, logistics of a longer day are issues the school districts still
Stand by.
have to work out.
And Ann's up.
Schools will start the program in the year 2013. Colorado, Connecticut, New York, and Massachusetts are the other states with districts participating. It's being paid with state, federal, and private dollars. And aside from Metro,
Mics are open. Stand by.
the
Jen
Memphis
on 1.
School District was also chosen to participate here in Tennessee. Jennifer?
All right, thanks, Ann.
Jen's
Well,
up.
some
Ann's
bad
clear. Stand by,
weather
VO.
created a mess on the interstates this morning. A
VO's in
light
full.
flight helicopter landed right in the middle of I-24 in Rutherford County. You can see it right there. That's near Sam Ridley exit. Well, they were transporting one driver to the hospital where a second driver had to be taken by an ambulance. A third person involved also was taken by an ambulance. A total of 3 cars were involved in that wreck. Investigators say a car was stalled on the side of the
Wipe
road.
out to more VO after
Another
this.
vehicle was stopped behind it. That's when a truck
Stand by,
ran
VO.
into the back of that second car.
Wiping out.
And the move
Tom
over
on 2
law
next.
is designated to help law enforcement, but that backfired in Williamson County. Listen to this. A deputy is home recovering after a crash tonight that's connected to that relatively new law. Now, this is video from Air 4
You adding a
where
story?
the accident happened. That's I-65 near Saturn Parkway. And the deputy had somebody pulled over for a traffic stop. According to the sheriff's department, a driver coming
Just let me
down
know
the
when you're done with
interstate
it.
tried to move over, but wound up getting too close
Okay.
to another car. The driver of that car overcorrected
Stand by, Tom, on
and
2.
slammed right into the stopped patrol car. The deputy and another officer were trapped in that car for several minutes before they could be rescued. Both are okay tonight, though.
Tom's up.
A local football star is fighting for his life to return to normal.
Cynthia on
The
3
weekend
next.
of fun ended when Jackie Dale Hill, or JD as he's best known, was badly hurt during an ATV accident. Channel 4's Cynthia Williams
Cynthia's
spoke
up.
with family members and friends about what's next for JD.
Well, everyone is hoping that JD is going to return to the football field, but first, they're just praying he turns the corner in his recovery. One eye was badly damaged when the all-terrain vehicle he was driving turned over,
We're going to package next.
collapsing on the young football standout.
Stand by sound.
And now a family is hoping for the best.
And Sats in. This is 128,
The
planned for next
handlebars is
year.
bent on the all-terrain vehicle that number 42 was driving in Cheatham County.
Okay, so it's this breaker. It's
Randy Newman was just visiting
What do you have
his
for it?
parents Saturday afternoon when he ended up being among the first
Animation
on the scene
OTS
of
was
a
super, got
serious
it.
ATV accident.
an AX5 is going away. AX5 is going away.
And the back roll cage come down, hit him on the head.
This added story is Tom on camera 1 OTS. AX5, the jib bump is dead, Ken. Jib bump is gone.
JD. Saturday, he was with friend Zach Biggs, trudging
Tom
through
on camera
thick,
1, yes,
dried
sir.
mud in this field. Witnesses say clouds of dust and screams of delight made it evident that the boys were having fun on the ATVs. Then JD
She'll toss to Tom
lost
with the
control.
breaker.
Honey, I don't know, just they were riding and evidently he just drove too fast and it flipped. He's just like my own grandson and all of his other friends are.
Today, family members and friends gathered at Vanderbilt to wait and pray as JD went through many hours of surgery.
He's doing all right. I told him to play me in Thumb Wars.
The War Eagles coach came to show his support. JD showed him how anxious
10
he
seconds.
was to come back.
Then he
Stand by
asked for a
Cynthia
pen
on
and
3.
paper, and he wrote down on a piece of paper.
Playing
what's
for
the
next year.
plan
And Cynthia's up.
That best friend Zach told me no doubt a helmet would have made a big difference in his friend's accident. Experts agree, and
Mics
now
are open.
they
Stand by
want
Tom on
people
1.
to wear them. Tom.
Cynthia, thanks.
Anything up?
We are
Stand by
following some
1.
breaking news right now.
Thumbs
School
up.
leaders in Robertson County have announced Westside Elementary.
We're going to Cam 2
will be
2-shot
closed
after this for the
tomorrow because
tees.
of a
Cam 2
water main
2-shot for the
break. Again,
tees.
That is Westside Elementary in Robertson County. Classes are canceled tomorrow because of a water main break there.
We're up on
Stay
2.
with us. She was on her way to
Stand by
pick up
sound.
the dog from animal control when she received some heartbreaking news.
Shots in.
The first thing I
No
said,
time
I
on
said,
this. You did what?
happened? You did what?
Q.
A dog owner
Stand by
searched
router
for
1
answers
with Lisa.
Just ahead.
Lisa's up.
I'm meteorologist
Wiping
Lisa
out to more
Spencer.
view after
we were
this.
just 4 degrees shy
With
of
mics.
a record high today. I'll tell you what's in store for tomorrow because there's change on the way. Plus, we'll let you know how you can spread a little Christmas spirit.
Stand by
coming
VO.
up.
VO's in. Lisa's clear.
And the Titans, they have no
Wiping out
shot
to
at
more
the
view after
playoffs
this.
at this point. So what's left? We're going to hear from Coach Munchak next.
A mating out. VO's in.
Coming up tonight at 6:30, they
Super's
went
in.
8-4 on the
We're going to
season.
sound
but
after
the
this.
MTSU Blue Raiders got a snub they definitely were not expecting.
Shots in.
Still very disappointing. Still
6
very
seconds. I don't
frustrating.
understand it.
Still don't understand it.
Q.
How the
Stand by
lack of a
sound.
bowl bid
Soldier
is
greeting
affecting
here.
the entire school at 6:30.
And shots in.
My name is Sergeant Candace Funches. I'm here in Kandahar, Afghanistan. I just want to send a holiday greetings out to my
All right,
daughter,
this is 12
Kayla,
seconds.
my
See
son,
you soon.
Quincy,
Going
and my
straight to
husband,
break from
Marquise.
this.
They're currently in Clarksville, Tennessee. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.
Rolling break. We're out in 3, 2, 1, and we're clear.
Okay, and I want Rudy to stay at the BAM after the song.
Rudy is going to stay at the band.